Through the facilities of the Blues Sports Network, your Quad City Blues are on the air. Hello and a pleasant afternoon to you from West Des Moines, Iowa. This is Greg Corcoran, along with Rich Blunk. We'll be bringing you the description of the games today between the Quad City Blues and the Des Moines Oak Leaves. And before I get Rich's opinion on what he thinks, what we're looking forward to seeing today, let's just go over a couple of things that we know about the Oak Leaves. They got off to a good start last week playing Cedar Rapids, and they won the JV game. JV team won both games, one by a score of 5-0 and one by a score of 5-2, while the Blues were playing the very good Kansas City team and dropping a pair of games 3-1 and 5-2. So they come into it tied for first place, and we're not tied for first place. Let's just leave it like that. And Rich, the thing that concerns me a little bit in digging into their numbers a little bit for the Oak Leaves is in that 5-0 shutout of Cedar Rapids, this team put 58 shots on goal in a 45-minute game and scored on 5 of them. The 5 is understandable, but for a team to put up 58 shots or about 1 1/3 per minute seems like they really must have a pretty good offensive attack.
That's a big number. That is absolutely a big number, and there you see it, 4 points for them. 2 points for your Quad City Blues, 0 points for your Quad City Blues with an 0-2 record. So Dylan Filion starts between the pipes today. He has not seen regular season action as of yet, and he wants to see rubber. That's what he's told me. He wants to get in there for game action, and he's going to get as much as he can handle, I have a feeling, today. The defense is going to have to be very stout, and when I say defense, this is the ultimate team game. One of the reasons that I love hockey so much is you need 5 men playing forward and 5 men playing back if you're going to play good offense and good defense. So that's what we're going to look for here with your Quad City Blues tonight.
Well, Dylan Filion did not get into either of the games last week, but he did get into one of the showcase games and played for about a period and a half, as I recall. And he gave up 1 goal that was not his fault. It was a really good play where our defense got caught out of position, and the team that we were playing took advantage of it. So he had a good outing in that showcase game 3 weeks ago. But this is the real thing. This is an actual league game against a really good team. So I'm sure he's looking forward to the challenge. He's got his younger brother Nolan is here to cheer him on, among others. So we're about ready to hear. We're going to hear the buzzer indicating the end of the warm-up period, and the teams will be coming back to their respective benches for some last-minute instructions from Coach Joe Dobbs, and then we will get ready to drop the puck on the first game of the day.
And I'll tell you what, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that this is the first road games for regular season real games, not the showcase, for the squad. And that means that all of the first-year players, whether they're freshmen or not, needed to show up in costume. Let's see. Alex Blunk was a shark, maybe a baby shark, maybe a man shark, depending on how he plays today. We'll decide how I call him. Who else did we have? We had
somebody was dressed as a banana, I believe.
That's right. Alex TD was a banana. Austin Roseborough was the water boy. He had a wooden spoon. Not Kevin Kwok. My God, that's his old man. Austin Kwok was a baseball player. Maxim Patton was Mario from Mario Brothers. And your grandson,
young Mr. Braden Corcoran, yes, he came dressed as as I believe he's supposed to be Justin Bieber, but when I saw the pants he was wearing, it looked more like MC Hammer from 30 years ago. So it was kind of a cross between those two.
I'll tell you what, I loved it. There were a few others, but those were the ones that really stood out to me. Watching them come in, good time for team building when you finally get on the road with your squad. Go forward to a room and make some memories. Let's go.
All right, looks like Jake Larson will be the backup goaltender for this game. He's sitting at the end of the bench. And one thing, if these uniforms look a little different to you as you're watching on YouTube today, it's because these are the brand new uniforms. They just put them on for the first time probably 20 minutes ago. All right, we've got Decker, Corcoran, and Kwok are your starting line.
Peters and Blunk on defense.
All right. Puck is dumped into the blue zone. It's picked up by Blunk, sends it around the far boards. Kwok goes after it. The puck is now out to center ice. Des Moines Oak Leaves go back to pick it up. Number 26, that's Glock. Intercepted by Corcoran. He puts a little pass in front that was deflected to the goaltender. I don't think they're going to give us a shot on goal on that because it really wasn't. But
nope. Goalie played it.
Yep.
Was not going to go in whether he did or didn't. So
all right, we've got Lucas Peters on right defense and Alex Blunk on left defense as they face off to the left of the Oak Leaves goaltender. Puck is controlled behind the net. They battle for it. That's Kwok over there. Back to Blunk. Blunk's going to. Puck is out to center ice. Back to Blunk. He's got two men on him.
That's Decker around the back of the net.
And that gets it to Corcoran along the left wing boards. Tries to deflect it out. Unable to do so.
Good job by Lucas Peters there.
And now it's dumped out to center ice. Picked up by the Oak Leaves. They send in a long pass. It's stick to the corner by Dylan Filion. And now we've got a line change. And this is Doppler wearing number 4 for the first time. He's been wearing number 73. His centering pass is picked off by Des Moines. They throw it in. Dylan tries to play it behind the net, but it gets past him. Now they're along the far side boards. We got a man in front, centering pass to Des Moines. The shot is on net. Not much on that shot. And here is a clearing pass out of the zone. That's going to come right down in front of the goaltender, so that's not going to be icing. Now they play it. This is Doppler, puts it in, and he's going to go for a change. Patton in the corner. Now Des Moines takes control behind their net. Sends a pass around to the far side half boards. Patton in there fighting for the puck. And the puck is cleared. That's going to come all the way down, and that's going to be an icing against the Oak Leaves.
All right, shots 1-1, scored nothing. So, it was a better start than we've seen sometimes for your Quad City Blues in this young season.
All right.
Something to build on.
We've got TD, Hartman, and that is
Thurlow.
Yeah, Thurlow over on the wing. Now the puck is put in deep into the Quad City zone. That's Blunk going to get to it first. Tries to send it around behind the net. He's bumped off the puck. Now regains it. Peters got a man for Des Moines out in front, number 2. Now back to the far side right point. In around the net once again. Now to the near corner. Blunk battling for it back there with number 20. That's Brolin Cooker. Now to the right point. Sends it back in. Number 2 is Liam McDaniel. He's been setting up shop right in front of the net. He's going to get another opportunity, but he said takes it back to the near side point. There's a long shot deflected. Now Des Moines controls. Tries to get it back to the near side point. Kept it in. It's deflected off number 13. It hit Peters and went harmlessly to the corner. Now Peters is going to try and get it out. Can't do it. And finally it's picked off by number 62. That's 52. That's Hartman. And now they're going for a line change, and that'll be an icing against the Blues.
All right. So that was a lot of zone time, not a lot of shots on goal. They just won in all that time, but definitely some dangerous opportunities there for your Oak Leafs. The Oak Leafs. Now, they're not yours if you're watching this feed.
This is Noah Decker going to take the draw. Picked up by Roseboro, puts it along the far side boards to Kwok. He tries to deflect it out, is unable to do so. Now Decker. His clearing effort is stopped at the line, just inside the line. Dylan Arndt fighting for it. Puck comes out in front, and it gets past the defenseman at the left point. That's going to go all the way down. That won't be icing, of course. Now Corcoran behind the net, checking the defenseman for the Oak Leaves. They battle forward along the far side. Corcoran digging. Finally comes loose. They still battle for it.
Nice little scrum there.
Yeah.
Noticing we got 2 centermen on the ice right now in Corcoran and Decker. That's interesting.
Well, Corcoran has been playing left wing on this line. So
my apologies.
Yeah.
He had been playing center
Yeah,
the games
last
previous.
week.
Okay,
Yep.
okay. Just checking.
Now here's the puck back to Roseboro at center ice. He puts it off the boards. Who's going to get to it first? That is Decker. Decker tries to center one. Nobody there for the Blues.
Nice
Peters
job,
keeps it in.
Nice job.
Sends it around behind the net. Oak leaves control. Doppler chasing it after. Now they're along the half boards on the far side. Doppler's going to get a possible opportunity, but it's taken away by number 31. That's Spencer Coltrane. And now the puck comes out of the zone. That's probably going to go deep enough to be an, well, I don't know. Yeah, just barely. That's going to be an icing thanks to some excellent faux effort by Alex Blanc, who was pumping those legs even though he wasn't going very fast.
I'll tell you what, he must have. I think I'm going to take credit for that. I think he learns that from me. I try and look like I'm working hard most of the time, and actually I'm doing nothing.
All right, here's Dylan Colbert takes the draw and loses it, and the puck is out along the boards. DeBlanc keeps it in behind the net. Doppler, first one to it. Now he's pushed off the puck, and Des Moines looks to come out of the zone. And now here, and we have, looks like an offside there. Puck came out briefly and then was dumped back in. This has been it's only less than 5 minutes in, but it's been a very cleanly played. I'd say Oak Leaves have had a slight edge in play, but it's been pretty competitive so far. Here's Colbert. He takes the draw back to Roseboro, who feeds it into the corner behind the net. Now there's Patton in the corner. Battles for it.
Nice job, Max.
Colbert over there. Now we kept in the zone. Ooh. We're going to get a shot from Colbert.
Yes.
And a shot and a save in front.
That's a good shot there by Colbert.
Good low shot that the goaltender made a nice save on, and crashing the net was Max Patton, but there was no loose change for him to pick up.
He was definitely looking for it, though, and
Absolutely.
that's what you want to see. You got to be there for those second and third efforts. You got to go, as I've heard many a coach say, to those greasy areas if you want to get those goals. Yes.
All right, we got Thurlow, Hartman, and Teedy out there with Roseboro, and who's over? And that's Dylan Arndt on the far side on defense. Tries to get it back to Hartman now. Des Moines coming out of the zone. They're 2-on-2. Stood up at the blue line by Roseboro, and it's picked up by Teedy. Teedy's got one-on-one. He got another man coming, and he's bumped off the puck. Now Hartman. Now Teedy regains it. He's put down. No call. Kind of incidental contact, so it's a good no call.
He was the puck carrier, so that's okay.
Yep. Now the puck in the near side corner, controlled by Des Moines.
Ooh, dangles.
That's Lucas
Dangles
Thurlow.
a bit to his knees.
Thurlow battling along the boards, gets it to Peters. Kept in by Teedy. Thurlow battles for it, and Des Moines takes over in the circle, and they head out of the zone. Missed check by Teedy. Now a man goes down. They bring it in along the side. There's a high shot over the net, rung around to the near side half boards. Picked up by Hartman. Hartman tries a pass to Teedy. It does not connect, and that's going to be an icing against the Blues.
You know, I just wanted to point out, as was the plan last weekend, this first game of the weekend for the JV contains, as far as I can tell, 0 of the varsity players playing on this squad. And I love that by the coaching staff, letting these guys get their ice time and do what they got to do. Well,
it's that time of the year where the kids got to learn to sink or swim on their own. Here's a shot. Not sure Filion was ready for that one, but he missed the net. So now here's Glock's going to take a long shot from the point. It's deflected. It's loose.
Nice
Jumped off the boards. Kept in. And now it's picked up by Arndt. Arndt's going to come up along the right wing boards. He's going to send it in. Tries to pass to Corcoran, who can't get it. But Klock is over there. Corcoran's tried to stop it. But now we got a 2-on-1. And we've got we had an opportunity for Des Moines there. A clean breakaway, but was mishandled by the forward. And now the Blues come out of their own zone. Here's Corcoran. He's 1-on-2. He's got Kwok on the other side if he could get it to him. Corcoran in the corner. He's put into the boards in the corner. Pretty good check there by the Des Moines player.
Perfect.
And
clean.
Here comes Des Moines, number 20, into the zone. Number 20, that's Cooker. They battle forward in the near side corner. Peters Now you got a man in front. Gets it back to the high slot. A long shot. Here it comes. It's deflected. The puck is loose. Taken out of harm's way. And that's Doppler. Comes into the zone. He lost the puck as he was going in. And Des Moines starts to come back. They failed to get it out, and now, who was that? That was Colbert.
Yep.
Did everything but take the puck with him as he came out of the zone. Now Des Moines tries a shot on goal. Kick to the corner by Filion. Now they play it to the near corner, and here's Colbert. Puts it off the boards. That's going to go down. That will not get far enough for icing. Good hustle by Patton there to chase it down, but Des Moines is the first one to get to it. Put back in deep by Roseboro. Now it's behind the Des Moines net. Roseboro at center ice, puts it in deep. They tag up. We're looking to make a change here as Thurlow comes onto the ice. Here's a centering pass in front. Knocked down by the Des Moines defense. Roseboro puts it back in. They tag up. We're back. That's going to go.
Wow.
That's going to be an icing. That
was close.
Yeah, that really was.
Very close. Dylan Filion, as I am wont to call him Big D from knowing him for years, playing deck hockey up in Crow Creek Park, was covering very nicely up against that post to make sure that thing didn't squeak through.
All right, we've got the line that started the game coming on. That'll be Kwok and Corcoran flanking center Noah Decker to the left of the Des Moines goaltender. Des Moines wins the face-off, and now that is Peters back behind his own net. Gets it out along the boards to Corcoran on the left wing. He's unable to stick it to the middle like he wanted to. Kwok battles for it. Now there's several players. They got a man wide open in the middle, number 16, and he misfired on it. That's as good a chance as he'll have probably for a while.
Correct.
23 gets it back. Shot, saved, rebound, they score. Des Moines takes a 1-0 lead on a rebound. I think that might have been 23 who it looked like Dylan wanted to catch that in his trapper. And
it was in and out
of
the glove in an instant. Yep.
And once that puck was free, it was actually just picked up just between the edge of the circle and the crease, and he had a wide open net to push it back into the net behind Filion. So Des Moines takes the lead on their sixth shot of the game. It's 1-0.
Correct.
All right. Here's Peters in his own zone. His pass for Thurlow is intercepted. Now we've got another rush for the Oak Leaves. Here's a shot in front. Misfire by the forward. It was a nice centering pass. Good work by Roseboro. Here's a shot. Great save by Filion. Now this is Hartman. Hartman's put into the boards. Puck is stolen away. Now in the corner. Looks like Des Moines is warming to the task as a guy tried a stuff shot there and he almost got it. Now Des Moines controls in the corner. Another shot deflected by a stick. I think that was Alex Blunt or TD's whose stick got in the way.
So shots on goal now 8-2. They're in the wrong side. They're in the wrong side here in the arena, but we know who's got the most shots based on the way this play is going. That's for sure.
Okay, credit that goal to Dominic Wade, 23, who identified possibly as a goal scorer. He had the assist. He had the original shot. That's Jack Gooding. So that's your scoring play for the Oak Leaves.
Got to get that out, boys. And he does.
And they get it out to center ice. Des Moines starting to take control of the game. They've outshot the Blues by 8-2. And here is kind of a meandering pass that goes to no one, and now it's back in the corner to Roseboro. He puts it back to Blunk.
Oh, that's
is that Arndt? Okay.
Yep. Dumb 8s at the end.
They shouldn't let defensemen all wear 8s on their back. Yeah, it's too confusing for old announcers.
Or forwards also have 7s.
All right, here's Covert in the corner. Going to put it behind his net to the near side. Glock fighting for it. Gets it to Roseboro. He puts it along the far side, but number 20, that's Cooker, is there to stop the puck. We're really bottled up in our own zone here. Now here's another shot to the right point. Long shot, deflected in front to the corner.
I don't know that Big D saw that.
No,
at
I'm not
all.
sure he did either.
It just
The
bounced
puck
off
is
either
cleared
a
out.
man or him.
Patton gets it out to center ice and then into the Des Moines zone, but they're coming back as we make a line change. Around the net back to the near corner sideboards here on the near side. Kitzinger, number 18, puts it into the corner. We're 20. That is Cooker. He's waiting for it. There's a long shot from the point. And they score. That was deflected.
Yeah. He was ready for the shot, but on the deflection, that thing clearly took a redirection and got past there.
Probably, judging by who went through the line first, that was probably Caden Anderson for the Oak Leaves who scored that goal. And we'll have to give the assist to the guy on the right point, but I didn't recognize his number, so we'll get it when they announce it. That gives the Leafs a 2-0 lead with 3:41 left in period number 1. They have come on strong in the last 4 to 6 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
After having pretty even play for the first 5 or 6 minutes, but they're coming on now.
Yeah, absolutely. Seems like they got their skating legs. They can't have car legs. They're at home.
No, that's right. All right, here is Peters. Tries to get it into the zone. That's Decker battling for it behind the net. And Des Moines gets it out to center ice where it's stopped by Blunk. That's center ice. He dumps it to Decker. Decker puts it in the far boards. Kwok goes after his man. Oh, here's a good play by Decker. Almost succeeded in getting the puck loose right in front of the net. And here's a shot from the corner that's picked off easily by the netminder. Okay, that was Anderson, number 13, scoring with assist going to Cooker and number 31, Spencer Coltrane. That sounds like a blues sax player, doesn't it?
A little bit.
No, that was John Coltrane, I think.
John Coltrane, Miles Davis, but similoid. It's fine.
All right. Off the face-off, it comes back to Roseboro. He sends one at it's deflected in front, but the goaltender had it all the way. Here's Teedy in the corner. Gives it to Doppler. Doppler back on the point to Arndt. Now that's Doppler again.
Nice escape.
Puts a shot toward the net, but it's behind the net and picked up by number 18 for the Oak Leaves. Now here, Arndt's going to get another opportunity from the point. He puts it into the corner. Here's one comes out in front. Here's Roseboro going to get a shot. Deflected in front. Here's Covert, a shot. Save. He didn't even know he had it, but he did.
Under him. Yeah, he
Big
had
save.
no idea he's on it. Yep, right there between his legs.
Big save for the Oak Leaf goaltender on a shot from about 10 feet out by Dylan Covert. And you could tell by the way he frantically looked around to see if anything was behind him, but it wasn't. It was under his equipment. So
a little bit of a pushback here in the last 60 seconds for the Quad City Blues.
Last 3 shots on goal have been by the Blues. Now here's Peters at the point. He's going to send one. It's off the target. Goes to the corner where Blunk's going to get there. They battle for it. Now here comes the Oak Leaves. Puts it in deep. That's Peters going to be the first one to it. He gets to it, but he's outnumbered 2-1 back there. And they try and get it in front. Here's a shot. They score.
Yeah, that one trickled out in front. Yeah, you got to be there.
The Blues were a little careless with handling the puck behind the net, and they didn't get it around to the far corner boards like they intended to do, and it popped right out in front. There was a Des Moines player right on the edge of the crease, and he was able to put it over Dylan's shoulder, and that now has run the score up to 3-0. I don't know where Braden had been, but he's back now. Okay. All right. This is Doppler. He takes a big hit along the boards, and Des Moines puts it back in. Filion plays it behind the net. Peters allowed along the boards. It's intercepted. Here's a play in front, and nice play by Peters to get it out of harm's way. He attempts to get it to Doppler. There's a nice deflection by Peters to get the puck away from a man in the top of the slot. And now here's Blunk chasing the puck around into the corner. Sends out, gets it to center ice, but it's easily picked off by the Des Moines forward and put back in. Blunk's going to be the first one to it as Des Moines has the puck. Here's another shot. Saved by Filion.
Nice job. Nice save, Big D.
Will Kilty scored the goal, the third goal, and he was assisted by Colin Spikers. And they have 12 shots on goal, and 3 of them have gotten past goalie Dylan Filion. But certainly that deflection, nothing he could do about that one.
Right.
Here they come again, but it's taken out of the zone nicely by Arndt. Arndt gets it to Klock, and now it's back into the Des Moines zone. Kept out, they bring it in, and with 2 men were trapped inside, so we got an offside call.
So
offside.
Offside. That's an OFFSIDE. You only add the second S on that bad boy if you're playing soccer or American football.
We're down to 54 seconds to play in the first period.
Thanks, Dino.
As I look at the graphic and laugh. All right, here's Corcoran. He's going to send one in, a bouncing shot. Goaltender sticks it to the corner easily. And now the puck is played to the far side half boards. And Des Moines looks to come out again. Nice play by Roseborough to keep it out of the zone. And now it's picked up by, and we got an offside. It looks like an offside. Well, it can't be an offside because the faceoff is going to be in our defensive
zone. Must
zone.
have been a high stick.
Oh, okay.
Had to be
all
a high
right.
stick. Yep. Played by a high stick.
Puck
Next played by the Blues.
All right, so we got Covert, Teedy, and I think that's Hartman over there on the other side. Could be wrong about that.
Blunk.
That was Blunk, okay.
You're good. Hartman's on this side.
All right.
You were right on the man.
Hartman takes a bump along the boards. He delivers a return check there as they battle for it along the near boards. Now it's back around the corner. Blunk's going to be the first one to it. Number 4, that's Joe Kitzinger, tries to lay a hit on Blunk, but is unable to do so. Oh, be careful there, JJ. Puts it out to the near side point, and that's going to be the end of the first period. Well, the Leafs have a 3-0 lead after one period, but on the positive side, they're not going to get to 60 shots on goal at this rate.
No, not at all. Shots 12-6 in favor of the Oak Leafs at this point. I don't know, had a little bit of trouble. It felt like, once again, clearing their own end, did the Blues. It seems to get hemmed in for a while, and we know that when you're scrambling around, chasing the puck, not playing positional hockey in your own end, and the puck is there for a long period of time, more often than not, it's going to end up in the back of that net, and it did.
Well, you can really point to the fact that all 3 of those goals, one was kind of less than great coverage on the forward in front on the first goal, and then somebody was able to plant himself in front of the net and tip the second one past Dylan. So, I mean, that's another one you have to come back to the defense and the forwards. They've got to be moving those guys out. And the third one was just kind of a careless pass from behind the net that found its way into a high danger area, and Des Moines was able to capitalize it.
Yeah. Those passes can't. Thanks, buddy. Those definitely can't come out in front. So you got to be careful with that.
Safe to say that of the 2-1 advantage in shots, 12 for them and 6 for the Blues.
Oh my gosh,
they definitely had the more of the high danger chances.
Yeah, if you had a graphic on scoring chances like often they do in the NHL, you would go what? 6-1?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Give or take.
All right, we've got Thurlow, we've got Decker, and that looks like Doppler over there on the right wing. So looks like Coach Dobbs is shaking up the lines a little bit, trying to get some action. Here comes Des Moines in the first rush of the second period. Des Moines controls behind the net. You got a man right in front, and a great save by Filion.
He was ready for that one. The guy right out between the dots in the slot Had a really nice shot at it, but Dillon was up to the task.
That was number 28. That was Tyler Rowland, and he was well positioned, and he had a really good opportunity, but this time Filion beat him. There's another shot knocked down in front of the net, and Filion grabs it just off the right side of his crease. And that stops the clock with just 17 seconds played, but they've had a couple of shots here in the first few seconds of the period.
All of a sudden, we got music again.
Back to the left point, long shot, deflected over the net. Now there's another chance. Picked up by number 28. He fires a shot. Filion sticks it to the corner. Once again, Des Moines is dominating the play in the Blues' end. Puck is behind the net. Roseborough is the first one to it. He's unable to get much on it, though. And we've got a guy right in front. Here's a shot, saved by Filion.
Yeah, less than a minute in, and Dylan Filion has had to be big on 3 or 4.
4 shots.
4 shots already in less than a minute. What'd you just say about them not getting to that shot?
You can blame me for that.
I'm putting that on that one on you there, Triple G. Hopefully they lock this down soon.
Puck is still in the zone. It's finally bounced out to center ice where Des Moines collects it. Now there's another shot through the crease. He's trying to get a number on that defenseman. Yep. That's Kwok along the near side boards. Corcoran flies by but is unable to take the puck with him as he goes. And now here is Patton. Patton puts it in deep behind the Des Moines net. That's Blunk chasing it, but now we got a 2-on-1 developing for Des Moines. We got one man back. That's Peters. There's a shot and a save by Filion.
Let's go. In case you guys weren't initiated previously, by the way, that last line out there of Corcoran in the middle, Quacker on one side and Patton on the other is known as the Lollipop Guild. I may or may not have seen Coach Dillon in the water closet prior to the game, and he told me he loves that moniker.
There's a shot across to the other side. Number 21 plays it. He's bumped by Covert over there in the corner. Roseborough comes in to lend a hand. Now Roseborough gets control. He sends it along to the near side boards. Kept in by Kitzinger. A shot is deflected in front. Filion was down, but the puck was taken to the corner. Now it's around to the other side of the net. Here's a man in front, and he just managed to elude the stick of that forward for Des Moines as he was setting up for a close-in shot. Once again, this is Cooker. Arndt trying to stay with him. Now Roseborough puts him in. I'm sorry, that's Covert. Now they battle for it. There's 4 of them there in the corner. Now the puck comes free. We're going to got a guy shot right on goal. Another nice save by Filion.
Yep, right there positionally.
You know, on that last 2-on-1 that Des Moines had, I think it was Peters, the defenseman, and he played it extremely well. He took the other winger out of the play, and so Dillon could concentrate on the shooter. The shooter took the shot, but Dillon had it all the way. So
that's what you got to do on that. Absolutely, that's well done.
Oh, here another shot goes through a screen of players, and Filion is able to put the glove on it and get a face-off. Here's another long shot.
Nice block by Thurlow.
And it's finally taken out of the zone, and we got a man up here on the blue line. That's Doppler, but it goes to Noah Decker.
Ooh, we're going to get a penalty here.
Decker controls. Decker's 1-on-4. He takes a shot, rebound. No,
still loose.
Still loose and back. They try and center it.
Still under control by the Blues. That's a second trip. I don't think we're going to get a call.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to.
That was more like incidental contact. They're going to get him.
We're going to get
this Oak Leafs
the first penalty of the game is going to be a hook on, looks like number 22. That is Cooper Bird, who is heading to the sin bin for 2 minutes for tripping. We'll see if the Blues can get something going with a power play opportunity.
On to your first of the game, BSN power play.
Covert and Decker, and who was that other winger over there?
Quacker.
Kwok, okay. Des Moines controls behind the net, but they're unable to clear it.
Hard work there by those guys.
Here's a shot, and it's iced all the way down. Not quite all the way. That wouldn't have been icing anyway, but because, of course, we have the man advantage. So here comes the Blues' first power play rush. Decker gets it past one, but not the second one, and now it's taken back from Corcoran to Peters. Peters to Kwok. Doing a lot of work in center ice, but not much heading into the offensive zone. And it's cleared to the blue line to Kwok. Here's a pass ahead to Covert. It misses connection, and that goes all the way back where Filion plays it. 1 minute left in the Blues power play. It comes to Thurlow on the left wing, but he just had that second skate over the line when he took possession of the puck, so that's going to be an offside. So
that was close. 57 seconds left, as you can see there on your screen, thanks to Dino in the power play. So far, I'm going to go with anemic. Low in iron and or hemoglobin. Thank you.
All right, Thurlow wins the draw eventually. Comes over on the near side to Blunk. His pass for Patton misses the mark. And it's back to Blunk in his own zone. His pass to Thurlow is put in deep by Doppler. Patton in there trying to get a hold of it, but it's controlled by the Des Moines defense and put all the way back to Filion behind his net. Got to be a little bit more definitive there on what he's going to do with it, I think. Now here's Blunk. 20 seconds left on the penalty. Haven't got much going on this power play at all. Blunk going to carry it in himself if he can, but it's stopped at the line. Now here is Doppler. And we end up with a well, here's a good back check by Tiede to take the puck away. It looked like it was going to be a breakaway for the penalty-killing forward, but Tiede made up the distance and caught him before he was able to do any damage.
And that's the end of the man advantage for the Blues.
Here's Peters. Peters is onside. He puts a shot on goal. It's deflected by the goaltender, and it's at the half boards on the far side. And once again, here's a man. There's only one man back. It's Roseborough. Roseborough's unable to stop him, but Filion does. Big save there by Filion to help his defenseman out. And the puck is cleared back to the Des Moines blue line. Here is Corcoran. He gets a shot. Good burst of speed by Braden Corcoran, but all he was able to do was to deflect it to the front of the net where the goaltender was able to cover it before he could get there to follow up. So we've got Covert, Kwok, and Corcoran, it looks like, over there.
Yep. Unfortunately, kind of stopped the bleeding in shots on goal, but still having
Corcoran is
struggles.
put into the boards to Covert now. Covert trying to get it in front if he can. Oh, he puts it behind the net. Kwok tries to get it, but is sent over along the near half boards.
Nice
Kept
shot
in.
by
Here's a long shot.
Roseborough.
Roseborough puts a shot wide to the near side. Kwok. That was Covert, rather. And now Des Moines comes back. And here they come on a break. They've got a one-man breakaway. Number 3 going in all alone. Good save by Filion again.
An excellent play there by Arndt defensively. Oh, boy, puck comes loose.
Just get it out of there. Corcoran does get it out of there, and they battle for it. The puck is standing still on the center red line. And now back in the Blues zone. Corcoran's going to get it. He's going to try and feed it ahead to Covert. And now Dylan Arndt picks it up, gets it over to, that's Hartman. Now Kitzinger for the Oakley's controls. Now the puck is taken by.
Ooh, that one's going to go for an ice.
That's Dylan Arndt, sends it all the way down. I've noticed kind of a scary trend in the last 2 to 3 minutes where there have been a couple of breakaways and a couple more near breakaways.
Yeah.
And
the Oakleaf man, as soon as they get possession in the Oakleaf defensive zone, one of those forwards is taking a run to try and get free.
Yep. And so far, Filion has excelled on those kind of opportunities.
Correct.
But you can't expect your goalie to stop, 100% of those opportunities.
Yeah.
Here is Decker. Decker is 1 on 3. He's all by himself.
Awesome.
And he's not able to. Now he regains the puck.
Nice job.
One-man show by Noah Decker.
Ooh.
And he gets the puck actually right all the way to the goaltender, but it was just kind of a slowly sliding puck that the goalie was able to put his glove on.
I'll tell you what, he's absolutely impressed me this year. There was a question by Stone Temple Patton in the truck today, who was our best offensive player on the JV Blues, and I said without hesitation Noah Decker, and Mrs. Patton agreed, who has a good eye for talent.
Yeah, so far that's definitely been the case. And of course, as watch out,
Nice
puck
job
is
there by Peters.
puck is free in the zone. Now here's another long lead pass. Only one man back. Good back check by Peters. Now we got a man coming into the far half boards. Puts a shot on, is behind the net. Now over to number 25, sends one right on. And Filion makes another save.
Oh, I can't help but to point out there that the man that was over on the far wall was being covered there by Alex Teedy, who wore a banana costume to the rink today, and it looked like he stepped on one because he went down and lost an edge immediately.
Puck is controlled at the right point. Long shot. There's a deflection. This Des Moines team is very good at setting up and looking all the time for deflection opportunities. Here's a puck that bleeds through and gets to Filion. He stops it again. Shots on goal now reads 23 for the Oak Leaves and just 10 for the Blues. They continue to lead at 3-0.
If it had gone like the first 2 minutes of this period, though, it would be 50 already.
Yeah. Here's Covert. Backhands it behind his own net now. Arndt over there in the corner with the forward from Des Moines. Now Covert comes in to help. They jam for it in the corner. And it looks like, it's taken away. And there is that shot was headed for the upper corner, and Filion got his shoulder on it and was able to deflect it over the net. So good play by Filion. Here's another opportunity, and Filion makes another save.
Yep, it's got to be sharp. That's 25.
Dylan is warming to the task, but he's getting a lot of pucks thrown his way.
That's a lot
eventually,
of rubber.
Eventually, that's not going to end well for us.
No. Blues definitely need to make crisper passes to exit this zone and beat the pressure.
There's a pass deflected behind the Blues net. Des Moines controls, tries to center in front. It's going to be picked up and sent ahead to Corcoran, but the puck was in his skates and he wasn't able to corral it. Now Dylan leaves it for Peters. Peters sends it out along there. Here's a long shot, misses everything and comes to the near side boards. Blunk's got a stick on it. He backhands it to Doppler. And Decker is there to take it out of harm's way. We got a first 3-on-2 break of the day. Here's a shot by Decker, but it's deflected easily to the corner by the defenseman. And now Des Moines comes back out of the net, or out of their zone rather. And that looks like an offside there.
Nope.
No, we got a slash. I don't know who it was on. We'll find out.
It's got to be us.
Well, it looks like looks like Braden Corcoran is going to the box for slashing. Not exactly the kind of penalty you want to take against a team like this.
Nope. Try your first BSN penalty kill of the day.
Covert's going to center the penalty kill line.
Blunk, Art, and Kwok.
Here, number 18 moving in. He's got it wide open. Shot. He hit the goalpost. Dylan is kind of flopping like a seal out there, but he was able to get the puck and get it underneath him.
Let's hope it goes 2 minutes, boys.
Yeah. I hope he serves the whole 2 minutes because that'll mean that our penalty kill has been successful. Well, they've already had one post in the first 10 seconds of the power play, so that doesn't bode well. And Dylan is determined to make this game last as long as possible.
He went straight hungry hippo on that thing, just reached out and boom, with the glove right on top.
26-10 is the advantage in shots on goal.
Linesman giving a lecture. Okay.
Covert loses the draw, comes back to the far point. Here's another shot from that point. Trying for a deflection is number 23 in front. Goes to the corner. Kwok tries to get a stick on it. Shot over to the far point from one to the other. Now here's 23, puts it in front, but a little too far for his line mate. Now they work from it from the near corner. Puts it behind the net to 23. That's Gooding. He's got a man in front. He's trying to work himself into position for a shot or a pass. Goes back to the far side point. All of this action has been in the blue zone. Here is Arndt trying to get going, and there's a shot right to Filion, and he makes the save. So they've killed 57 seconds, and we get a line change. This will be Decker, Peters, Thurlow, and Roseboro will be the penalty killers for the Blues. 5:03 to go in the second period. Draw comes, and Thurlow gets it out and sends it all the way down. So the Oakleys will have to go back and try and set up their power play. That's number 3. That's Keelty. He's already scored a goal today. Passes. Now we've got a 2-on-2. We've got 3 men back. Here's a man right in front.
Oh.
Big save by Filion.
Nice work.
Nice pass by the forward on the left wing.
For sure.
Here is 26, Glock. He's going to take a long shot. Filion leaves a big rebound, but gets it out of harm's way. Now along the half boards. Gets around one. Filion makes a save. It comes in front. They jam for it, and Filion stands tall. Well, he kneels tall.
Yeah.
He was on his knees, but he made the save. That's my
point. He butterflies well.
Yeah.
Let's go with that. All right, 23 seconds left in the penalty kill. Shot totals almost 3-1 now, 21-10.
Here's a shot from the far point. It's knocked down at the defense. Here's right in front. Now it's to the corner. Good work in there by number 37. That's Peters. And we finally are going to get it out of the zone. That's Decker. Decker is going to take a rush. Stick handling. His stick is lifted, and it goes into the corner.
That's the end of the penalty.
Thurlow is out. Corcoran jumps into the play after coming out of the penalty box. They battle for it behind the Des Moines net, and now it comes loose to the far side where Arndt's going to get it. He's going to put it in. He takes a hit, but he does his job. And now the puck is out to center ice. The Blues are in the middle of a line change. The Oakleys are going to put it in behind the net to Filion. Plays it.
They changed.
Leaves it for, that's going to go to 54, TD. Back behind the net. Blunk's going to get there first. Fights his way through, and he's going to send it out of the zone. And that's going to go all the way for an icing. Glock for Des Moines tried to bat that puck out of the air.
Did.
But the fact that he missed it results in an icing.
Yeah.
I don't think that would have been a stick above the shoulder. His stick was not that high.
And I agree with the icing call because that's not a play that most kids are going to make most of the time.
Exactly.
He had an opportunity, but not a good one to stop that.
Puck is free in the near circle. TD gets to it. He's knocked down from behind. And here comes Des Moines once again. Blunk puts a check on his man. That's 20, Cooker. Now here's a centering pass. Oh, and a nice save by Filion. It's loose in front, and they score.
Oh, boy.
Tough break there.
Yeah, Dylan thought he was on that one for sure. And it had leaked out the far side.
Yeah, I thought Filion had that one. Well, he did have it, but it leaked away from him, and the opportunistic forward for the, I think that was Cooker, was there to poke it into an empty net.
Yeah.
And that is the first goal of the period, but it is the fourth goal of the game for Des Moines, so now they have taken a commanding lead of 4-0. They have had more goals than we've had good shots, so that's kind of tells you where we're at right now. Here's a long shot. Filion, he's going to stop this one and sit on it. It'll be a face-off to his left.
We're going to get done with the varsity game at this rate by midnight. Is that Cooker's second of the game?
I believe
Or
so.
did he have an apple before? I'm
Well,
not
I know
sure.
Anderson got the assist. He has a goal, so he's got at least 2 points for the day. It was that looked like it hit
Nice
Philly on right in the
waffle board.
mask.
Oh,
Bounced up in the air. Corcoran tries to send it behind the net and get it out of harm's way. Back in the corner. And it's stolen by, that looks like Covert. No, that's Decker, isn't it?
yes, it is.
Corcoran is unable to keep it in. It goes back to Roseboro. Watch out there, Tex. Arndt gets it on the side to Kwok. Kwok looks for Corcoran and or Decker, unable to find either one of them. Here comes Des Moines into the zone. A shot, another save by Filion. Now,
Oh, boy.
Covert there pushed back against the forward for Des Moines.
It's a good choice.
Fortunately, the officials just said, well, that's just the boys being boys. And
Correct.
No
Boys will
calls
be
there.
boys. 35-10 now, shot totals. Seems like the Blues have been on 10 for quite a while.
Yeah. Here's a long shot from the point, deflected. Filion's got it. There it's another save by Filion. They are getting a lot of good chances from close in, a lot of good deflection opportunities.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's a pass from Thurlow that's intercepted, and Des Moines controls it at the far point. Here's a backhanded pass into the high slot. Shot. Dillon's got it.
I would like to know, and I'm afraid of the answer, what zone time would be if I had a stopwatch on this.
Well, we've played
Almost
30. We played 29 minutes. I would say probably 22 to 24 minutes.
Yeah, that sounds about
in
right.
the offensive zone for Des Moines.
It's hard to score when you're 200 feet away from the other goal.
Face-off controlled in the corner by Des Moines. They put it behind the net. Now there's 4 of them battling for it. Here's a centering pass. Dillon has shown a propensity to try and stop the puck, and Thurlow is knocked down. He's a little slow getting up.
Doppler.
They're not going to stop the play. He's up and moving to the bench. This is Peters stopping it along the far boards. We seem just a step slow to the puck right now. Blunk's centering or clearing pass is deflected. And once again, the Blues control it, but can't get it out of the zone. Picked up by number 31. That's Spencer Coltrane. He's got a point today. And now Doppler is going to have it, and he's going to have an opportunity to rush it into the zone. He's 2-on-2, trying to get it to Thurlow, but that pass does not connect, and here comes Des Moines back. They're coming back 2-on-3. Man gets around Roseboro. He's moving in all alone. A shot, saved by Filion. And now here is Dylan Arndt behind the net. He fans on a clearing pass, and Des Moines takes over in the corner. Here's a chance in front, and it looks like the Blues are going to get it out of the zone to Teedy. Teedy gets it to center ice, but it's taken away. They come back 2-on-2, or 3-on-3 now. Oh, it just gets right around, and a great save as the period ends.
Just on the buzzer. I don't know that one would have counted, but it would have been darn close. Shots on goal total at the end of the second period. It was 2-1, then 3-1, and now 4-1 with a shot total of 41-10 in favor of the Oak Leafs.
The Oak Leafs had 29 shots on goal in the second period.
I'm going to say oof. Oof. OOF.
You know, if there's anybody that's happy on the Blues bench right now, it's Jacob Larson, who is not in goal today.
Yeah.
Not that he wouldn't, have liked to have the opportunity probably, but he's seen a lot of action. Dylan Filion has seen a lot of action. All right, we're going to take a break for about 12 or 15 minutes while they resurface the ice. Just a reminder, your score, the Oak Leafs 4, the Blues 2 after 2 periods. We'll be back in a few minutes. This is Quad City Blues Hockey. All right, well, we're back at the Midamerican RecPlex in West Des Moines. We're just getting ready to start the third period of the junior varsity game between the Oak Leaves and the Blues. The Oak Leaves lead this game by a score of 4-0 after 2 periods. Rich, we saw a second period where you remember that old character from Saturday Night Live, Cajun Man?
Yeah, I love Cajun Man.
Okay, well, I think if Cajun Man was here, he would have described that period as domination.
Domination.
Dylan Filion in the Quad City net faced 29 shots in the second period.
Only one got behind him.
And he made 28 saves, and actually, he'll be the first to say if he could have held on to that one shot, he made the save, but he couldn't control the rebound, and that's the one that wound up behind him. But I think an awful lot has to do with the fact, 29 shots in a period, that's 2 shots a period. That's just way too much, and it comes from not being able to, get the puck out of your zone.
Right. Yeah, we talked about it. The zone time was ridiculous. If we played 30 minutes, it's been, I'm not going to say 29, but,
Just seems that way.
26 of them, probably, maybe 25, have been in the defensive zone for your Quad City Blues, which is not a winning recipe, last time I checked.
And if you would go back and look at the tape, which I'm sure the coaches will do, there probably have been a couple of dozen of opportunities to get the puck out of the zone, and instead of forcefully just firing it off the glass and getting it out to relieve the pressure, our players are either trying to touch pass across the middle to a teammate or fanning on a shot or whatever. And as a result, the puck never gets out, and this Des Moines team just reloads.
Yep.
And, it's really a credit to Filion that they were only able to score 1 goal.
Yeah, absolutely. That is a monster period by Big D between the pipes. Making 28 saves in 15 minutes is not the way you want to have to play, but it's a compliment to his play in net that last 15 minutes. And
the Blues are coming back out on the ice right now, and Filion goes to his crease where there's no net yet.
Oh, nice.
So he's just going to go for a skate.
You know what? It's hard to have shots on goal when there is no goal in the crease. Maybe
I say we leave it right there
just
up
leave
against
it there.
the sideboards.
Yeah. Good luck with that, boys.
And now one of the linesmen is going to push the puck, push the net back into place. But the offense has definitely been lacking.
Yeah.
And we've had some shots on goal, but I can't remember one where
thought it was going to end up behind him.
Where I described it as that was a great chance.
Right. Well,
but that's why they play 3 periods. We'll get 15 more minutes to try and fix what's ailing us so far today.
Yeah, I'd like to see another period of 10 or 12, not 29. 10 or 12 I can handle. 29, ooh boy. I was just talking to Kevin Kwok outside and a couple other dads, and I said maybe the theme for the third period is going to be trust the process.
Yeah.
I know that Coach Dobbs is working on getting these guys rounded into shape and working on the systems, and it's just a work in progress right now.
Well, realistically, it would be a real long shot to expect this team would score 5 goals and somehow come out with a victory here.
Geez, no.
But let's go try and win the period. Let's do that.
Yeah, let's win a period, and we can call it a what do you call that? Moral victory.
A moral victory.
Yeah,
yes.
I don't believe in those, but still, you could.
Kind of like Nebraska today. They were close to Ohio State, but once again they fell short. So,
yeah.
All right, looks like we're all set. We've got Kwok, Corcoran, and Decker with
Roseboro
and Arndt will be your defensive pairing.
Yep.
Wade, number 16, will be the left wing for the Oak Leaves. The puck is dropped, and we're underway in the third period. There's a long shot into the Quad City zone up along the near boards. Corcoran's unable to get a stick on it. And here is Arndt. And he does get the puck. That's a step in the right direction. But he's a step slow. Here's a centering pass behind the forward that was streaking in. Here is Decker. He's going to carry it in. It's knocked to the near side boards. There's a long shot by Peters. It's deflected by the defense, and Corcoran keeps it in. He's going to go for line change, and now they come back, and a long stretch pass is way too far ahead of the Des Moines forward, and that's going to result in an icing.
Well, if you're going to play turn down for what? I'd like to turn down for shots. How about that? If you're going to play that in the rink. Why not? Hey, an offensive zone draw. Uh-oh.
And
I have no idea.
I'm not sure why it delayed there, but back to the point to Peters. Peters' shot is poked away from him. We got a man coming in. That's Speakers. He gets all the way in, but his pass to his line mate, Keelty, goes astray. Now number 32 is going to try and get it in, but the pass is deflected by Blunk, and now he's carrying out of the zone. Gets to the red line and puts it in deep. This is Thurlow into the corner. Now it's controlled by Des Moines, and looks like we're going to get a call there.
Roughing.
A roughing call, and that's got to be going against Goodnow, number 32. And that will be the second power play opportunity for the Blues. Let's see if they can do a little bit more with the second one than they did with the first.
Get for some zone time and maybe a couple shots on goal for your BSN power play. I'll do my best Goose impersonation. It's very poor.
All right. Kwok battles for it in the corner. Tries to keep it in and does so. Now he's got a centering pass. He tries to get it to Covert, but he's unable to get the pass through, and it comes back into the zone where it's picked up by Peters. Peters coming out of his own zone. Gets it to the right wing now back to Peters. And he loses control as he comes in now. We got a break. We got a man trying to get back. There's a shot. Oh, big save by Fillion. Got the glove up and deflected it over the top of the net.
It was wired for that top corner.
Fillion. Here's a man, steals it. Another shot, a save by Fillion.
Ouch. On the penalty kill, or on the power play, you're not looking for giving up 2 shots on goal. And yet, here we are.
All right, a little over 13 minutes to play in the game. The Blues are down by 4. Draw comes back to the far point. There's a long shot deflected right to Fillion. He covers up. Another shot on goal. That's 44 now. Pass back to the far point. Going to let one fly. It's deflected nicely by Tiede. And he's going to just fail to get his stick on it and get it out. Another nice save by Fillion.
Ooh,
no one can say we didn't mention Fillion's name today.
No, he's getting lots of airtime.
Yeah. Arndt brings it out into the offensive zone, chases after it into the near side corner. And the puck is deflected out. That's going to go all the way down, and that's, I don't know if that's going to be, no, it's not going to be icing. He must have hit one of our players on the way out of the zone.
Oh, they're still on the kill, too.
Oh, that's right. All right.
Here comes Max.
And it looks like we're going to get a penalty.
Interference, I guess. Yep,
interference, and that's going to either be on Arndt.
Tiede.
Oh, no, on Tiede.
Well, last 33 seconds of this power play negated. Play 4-on-4, and then turn it over to a power play for the Oak Leafs.
Roseboro and Peters on defense. We've got Corcoran and Decker, the penalty killing forwards. Well, it's not really a penalty yet because they're playing 4 aside. This is Roseboro. Gets it behind the net. Corcoran gets a stick on it, puts it back behind the net to Roseboro. He gets it to... Well, there's a shot. Rebound. Save by Fillion.
It's a good shot.
Kitzinger, number 18 for the Oak Leafs, takes it into the corner. Peters is on him. Tries to pirouette away from him. Now there's a shot out in front. Dump back into the near side corner. Peters is the first one to it. Gets a stick on it. Sends it out to the half boards. Another save by Fillion. They're up to 46 shots on goal.
47 with that one. And now the power play begins in earnest for the Oak Leafs.
Now
Blues
we've got
to kill off a minute and 17.
Covert and Kwok are going to be the penalty-killing forwards. Arndt and Blunk, I think, are the penalty-killing defensemen. Puck comes back to Blunk. He sends it around the far side boards. Kwok goes for it, but he's beaten to it. Here's Arndt. Starts to move without taking the puck with him. Here's the puck right in front. Filion dumps it to the corner, but is held in. Here's a pass over to the near side point. Long shot.
Gloved and saved.
And that one, we're lucky on that didn't bounce off Blunk. He was in the right position, but that was kind of play that sometimes, if it hits the defenseman, it changes direction. It's gonna get past that goaltender before.
For sure.
All right. 58 seconds left on the Oak Leafs power play, and here is a
good job.
Successful icing of the puck. That was Blunk that did that and got that out of the zone. Here is Kwok in the offensive zone trying to disturb the the power play rush. Gets it to Arndt. He's having all kinds of trouble with it, but he gets it out off the boards and gets it back out to center ice. Here's a pass to number 34. That's Kinney. He's going to take a shot, and Filion makes yet another save, covers up. 27 seconds.
Yep.
And this is going to be Peters, Decker, Patton,
Tex,
and Tex. Roseboro. Your four on the ice against the power play. Back to the near side point. Guy moves in, shoots. His shot is deflected right in front. They're trying to get a handle on it. Instead, it's Decker that gets it. Gets round one, throws a long one. It's right on net. Shot number 13 for the Blues.
Or 11 on the board.
Oh, that's right. I was looking at another square on the scoreboard. All right, here they come 2-on-2. Peters is back with Roseboro. Gets around one. He sends it right in front.
Oh, boy.
And the man misfired on a really good opportunity.
Yeah.
I think Dylan got a little help by some bad marksmanship there by that forward, because he definitely had space on to Dylan's right along the ice.
Well, penalty killed. Back to 5-on-5.
There's another opportunity in front.
Oh boy.
Shot deflected right through the crease. And now it's picked up by Decker. There hasn't been much to write home about, but Decker has probably been our best offensive player. Clearly, he gets all the way through, tries a shot on goal, gets
backhand
into the crease, but it's knocked behind the net. And the Oak Leafs look to come out of the zone. Here's a lead pass off the board. It's picked up by number 9. That's Spikers. He's taken off the puck and goes to Covert. Covert makes a pad pass and puts it in front, but it's cleared. Des Moines tags up. Puck to the near side, point. Nice save by Filion. He had that one all the way.
Yep.
So we've got 9:12 left in the final period of today's game. The Leafs continue to lead it. Now you're just hoping that the Blues can find a way to get on the board, and so they feel a little better about themselves as they go to dinner tonight.
Correct. That's 11 shots so far for the Oak Leafs this period already.
And that's how many. Well, we have 12 for the game. So,
right.
All right, here's number 5. Long shot. Tries. That was more a pass than a shot.
Yeah, it got deflected a little bit on the way, I think, too.
Here's picked up by Covert. Covert sends it out of the zone. He had Corcoran, but the pass was behind him.
Not an icing.
Now here comes a forward out with a good head of steam up. Knocked down by Corcoran. He carries it into the zone, and that was Covert.
Close.
Covert was not quite out of the zone, and so that's going to be an offside against the Blues.
That was a close one. Well, again, Big D, Dylan Filion in between the pipes, still doing a good job. Total that counts for the Leafs is only 4.
Puck is kicked ahead by Des Moines, but deflected at the zone by Peters. And now Patton tries to put it in, but it's stopped at center ice. And McDaniel, once again, number 2, comes into the zone. I think he's got a goal today, too. Now, Cooker, who we know has at least one. Here's a shot in front. Look out. Save by Filion.
Nice job.
Good kick save there with the right pad. Now here is Decker. Decker has stood up at the blue line, and we got an offside.
Decker didn't like that, showing some fire. I'm good with that. Nothing too chippy.
I think the Blues have played a little smarter game. They've limited their penalties. Corcoran had a slashing penalty that wasn't needed, and I think there was an interference penalty, but not really too much.
Right. Yeah, the Oak Leafs don't need more help.
No.
In this game.
All right, here's Covert's going to let one fly, but it's knocked down at the defense. Blunk's unable to keep it in. His stick was lifted. Now here's McDaniel, number 2. He controls. He goes down, but it's picked up by his defenseman. That's Cooker, number 20. He takes it around the far side, back to the right point. Here comes a long shot from the point. It's deflected. Good tie-up of the stick there by Roseborough. Or by Covert, rather.
Oh, now they're going to call a penalty. Oh, it's going to be an Oak Leaf penalty.
Slashing penalty.
Okay.
That was a good play by the Oak Leafs. The forward sent it around to the right point. The point man took a shot. It kind of stood just sat in the slot area about 15 feet in front of the net, and there was a player for Des Moines that was really trying to get to it, and Dylan Covert did a really good job of tying him up legally and lifting his stick and keeping him from getting a stick on the puck. So good job for Covert.
Yep, absolutely.
And once again, now it comes over to Peters at the point as we work the power play. Corcoran tries to get it back to Peters. He does. There's a long shot. It's knocked down at the defense and cleared all the way down. And Peters is going to be the first one back. Filion leaves it for him. And now here they come. Here's Corcoran. Sends it. Nice pass ahead to Kwok. Kwok chasing after it. He's got Max Patton in front if he can find a way to get it to him. They battle in the corner. Now here's Corcoran going to get to it first. He gets around one. Now he goes behind the net. Back to the far boards. Back to Kwok. Here's a long shot in front. Kick to the side by the goaltender. Here's Corcoran. Gets it right in front, and Kwok misfires on it. Here's a shot. And looks like the Oak Leafs goalie has got it.
That was the first real momentum and dangerous chances for the power play line. And by the way, that was the full lollipop guild out there running the lolly
power play.
The lolly power play. That's easy for me to say, yeah.
All right. 6:23 to go. There's 58 seconds left on the penalty. Now the puck is attempted. It's kept in nicely by Arndt. Arndt gets it to Thurlow, whose shot is knocked to the corner. And look out here. We got a possible break. Good back check by Thurlow. Now we got a man trapped in the zone. That's Kinney. So Arndt goes back to the boards. Now he's going to take it behind his net. They're going to try and make something happen here in the last 35 seconds of the power play. Sends one ahead to... Well, it's taken over by Des Moines, and Filion with big number 3, McDaniel, coming in hard. He decided just to cover that puck and take a draw.
Well, that's a smart play.
5:48.
Yep, that's for sure. Of note, normally Carter Amorine playing on this JV team. I see him over there dressed, ready to go for varsity, but is not on the squad for this afternoon or for this afternoon's JV.
All right, here's a attempted clearing pass, gets out, but Covert retrieves, and it's going to go to number 37, Peters. Peters back to Covert. They battle for it along the far half boards there in center ice, and now Arndt once again controls in his own zone.
Back to even strength.
Pass doesn't get out. That's what we're talking about. You got to get the puck out of the zone.
Yep.
And they haven't done that. All right, here's a elbow up high on Hartman, but nothing's called. And the puck is back into the Oakleaf zone, picked up behind the net by the defense. Here's a long stretch pass, tipped by the winger, so the play is onside. Corcoran's going to get to it first, but Des Moines regains it behind the net. Here's a centering pass in front. Nothing happens there, fortunately. Decker gets it to Roseboro. Roseboro gets it around back behind the net. Now he's going to pick it up again. He's bumped off the play. Decker battles for it. He comes out of the zone. He gets it off the boards. He's coming down with Corcoran, he's got number 34 there, but the puck is deflected by the defense, and we're not able to get anything done. Now here we got a one-on-one. Blunk's the only man back. Roseboro hustling to get back in position. Filion shot. Oh, you got to get that to him. Oh, my. We had an opportunity there, and TD just didn't see it. Didn't see the opportunity to get it to Corcoran, who was moving. 4 minutes left to play in the game. Des Moines comes out of their zone at center ice. 3-on-3, really, as they come in. This is 31. That's Coltrane. He battles for it behind the net. And it's picked up by Kwok. We got a 2-on-1 break. It's Kwok with Patton. Here's a long shot. Good save by the goaltender, and the rebound was too far ahead that Patton didn't do anything with it. And now it comes back to Peters behind his own net. He's checked closely. Now it comes to Hartman. Nice exit from the zone. It comes to Kwok. He's knocked down as it crosses the blue line, and Patton is back. And number 3, that is Kilty. Kilty, once again, he's I think got a goal and an assist already today.
Said his name a lot.
And there is a man that's number 9. Spikers is all alone in front, but they couldn't get it to him, and it comes through finally. Nice clear by Arndt, and it comes to the near corner. 4 of them battle for the corner. It comes free to Patton. Patton at center ice, crosses the line and sends it in. Play is legal. That's Hartman. Loses an edge in the corner. They battle for it over there. 2.5 minutes to play. And the puck was just out of the zone and brought back in by Roseboro, so we're going to have an offside with 2:33. Shots on goal, and this tells the story of the game.
Yes, it does.
For the Blues, 17. For the Oakleafs, 55.
Ouch.
Draw comes to Roseboro. He sends it across to Arndt. He tries to get it to Covert, but it's picked off by the defense. And now the puck is kept in by Roseboro. Nice play. Des Moines controls. And now we got one man coming back. He's going to have to get Blunk is going to beat him. Blunk beats him to the puck, forces him to the corner to go wide. Now it's back to the far point. Here comes a long shot from the point. Rebound in front is loose. Good play by Filion.
Yeah, absolutely.
And good cover up by the defense. Unable to clear it. Puck is double deflection behind Filion to behind the net. Roseboro battling for it. Here's Covert. Wisely pulls up to avoid a penalty. And now this is Decker. Decker's got one man to beat. He throws it into the corner, and the Blues are in the midst of a line change. And the puck goes out of play, or I think it went up over the glass.
No, yeah, absolutely it did. Another good individual effort there by Noah Decker. All his line mates needed a change. He carried the puck in deep and was able to give them time.
Here's Kwok going to take the draw in the circle to the right of the Oakleafs goaltender. It's controlled by Des Moines. Take it behind the net. And here the puck is deflected out by the forward, but he's not going to be able to catch up with it. And the Blues are able to extricate the puck from the zone. And now number 7, that's Talon Mertz, comes out of his own zone. To number 22, Bird. Here's a shot stopped by Peters before it gets to Filion. And TD loses control before he gets going. And here is Arndt. Arndt sends it into the near corner. One of the Blues knocked down. That's Thurlow. Now Des Moines in the near corner. Peters checking him. Got a man, number 4, wide open, the high slot. Comes to the up near the blue line, and the shot is fanned on and put into the corner.
30 seconds to go in this one.
Here is Peters. Puck comes along to the near side boards. They battle for it. That's going to be Arndt that gets to it first. And he dumps it out of the zone where Tity's going to chase it down. Puck comes clear to number 4. That's Kitzinger. And one probably last shot on goal for the...
That's going to be our hope.
Yeah.
57-17. The shots on goal right now.
Covert's going to take the draw to the left of Dylan Filion. They battle for it in the circle, and a puck slides through just past the corner of the crease. A little low starting the clock there.
Very.
Covert behind the net. They're trying to get it out in front. Here's a shot in front, and we're going to have a call.
And a horn.
You know,
That'll do it.
You know, I think the official may have realized that they didn't start the clock on time, and he realized the time should have expired, so he just blew it dead.
Yep.
So that is going to be the final score. And, well, they only got 57 against us. They got 58 against Cedar Rapids.
Hey, one better.
Yeah, they'll probably get lectured by their coach in the locker room. But seriously, a good game by Des Moines. They won the game 4-1 or 4-0. And the Blues dropped to 0-3 for the junior varsity on the season. But as we said before, we played this without the benefit of any varsity players at all. Mm-hmm. And after that first period, we played them to a 1-0 last 2 periods, even though we were outshot something like 45-10 or something like that. It was pretty one-sided. Exactly. But we're going to have some of those as we play some of these really good teams from the western part of the state. So,
correct.
All right. Once again, the final score for the Oak Leaves is 4, and the Blues were shut out. They didn't score any. And that'll be the end of our broadcast for now. We'll be back in about 20 minutes after they've cleared the ice and gotten their warm-ups in. This is Quad City Blues Hockey.